Greetings. It is Tuesday, March 31st, 2020. I hadn't planned on doing a short video of these two side by side, but I had to move the most recent mosaic drawing combo that was in front of this one, recent aside from this newest new one, to make way for being able to store this one in front of that one. Gets plastic covered and bungee cords and so on, just in case there's another quake here in Seattle. And I moved the prior, most recent mosaic drawing combo sandwiched in there between some others. That's Sightseeing with Dignity 12, El Martirio de Rodrigo Rojas de Chile, the martyrdom of Rodrigo Rojas of Chile, 1988. So, and I noticed that I had the cover of this one, Under the Wing 66, which I did in 2018, backwards. It said back, so I had to pull the cover out to reverse it. And I thought, well, as long as I have it uncovered, I might as well do these two works side by side. So on the left, Under the Wing 66, the sea monsters and the child with the bird's nest scarf in the Kielce ghetto, Nazi-occupied Poland, 1942. Mosaic drawing combo I did in 2018. So there's a drawing in the center, sealed in under plexiglass. Ink, gouache, colored pencil. Sea monsters. On the left and right. And then this newest one just completed yesterday. Actually, after I got it up here, I was able to see more grout that I hadn't seen when it was lying on my work table here. So just spent 45 minutes cleaning off some more grout, for example, from the that was ended up on the top of the frames. So we've got 4 drawings and 3 sea monsters. This is called the Sea Monsters and the Martyrdom of Stephen Tyrone Johns, June 10th, 2009. He was a U.S. federal police officer, African American, born in 1969, murdered by a Christian American terrorist at the entryway of the United States Memorial Holocaust Museum in Washington, D.C. This drawing, which has, you can see 3 children's heads there, and part of the head, like the mouth of one child there, drawn from a Warsaw Ghetto photograph, as was this girl here, drawn from a Warsaw Ghetto photograph. The imagery on the left side of the drawing, drawn from color photographic plates of the Kalonymous Bible, from a book I bought in Jerusalem some years back on a teaching trip to Israel. Drawing on the right there of a Romani boy from a photograph taken in the 1930s, which I saw on the website of the photo archives online and of the U.S. Holocaust Museum's website. All right, the sea monsters. One of the last things I did was this piece of brick, this stone here, and where's the other one? This one here, from a walk I did. I went down from the bank like to the river. It was like kind of, I guess, low tide, and I was walking along the Thames River one day and picked up these like stones in the brick and the kind of in the mud there. This was from a believe it was, my memory has it from a sewing machine that from Scotland. I helped an English friend who lives in Scotland moved some stuff to a recycling center near Dunoon when I was on a teaching visit to Scotland, and I saved some things like that, and it ended up here. The British did a great job in 1939, aside from there being allies in the fight against the Nazis and fascists throughout the war. They took in, I think it was 288 German Jewish refugees from the sailing ship St. Louis in 1939 after it returned to Antwerp, Belgium, having left Hamburg, Germany earlier. The Cubans took in, I forget, close to 30 refugees. The Americans and Canadians took none. All of the refugees that the British accepted were alive at war's end. Of those that ended up in France, Belgium, and so on, a sizable number of them perished in the Nazi death camps. Anyway, a posthumous thanks to the British government of 1939 for their good work. All right, there you have it. Sea monsters and victims of genocidal hate, which sadly continues on all these years later worldwide, including in the United States, where every Republican who embraces and supports President Trump is embracing murder of African Americans and Jewish people, Hispanics, Muslim Americans, and others. President Trump has steadfastly refused to apologize for all the years of his Ku Klux Klan embraced birther race hate campaign against African Americans. He's refused to apologize for his virulently anti-Semitic 2016 campaign tweet portraying a photograph of Mrs. Clinton with money and a Star of David. And his reckless and hateful words about immigrants, Mexicans, for example, led to mass shooting terrorism attacks at synagogues in San Diego and in Pittsburgh, Louisville, where two seniors, African Americans, were shot to death the same weekend as the Pittsburgh synagogue shootings. And then there was the mass shooting terrorism attack targeting Mexicans outside a Walmart. Where was that, in El Paso? All inspired by President Trump and his hateful rhetoric. All right, that's it for now. Everyone stay healthy and safe with the coronavirus.